Hey there. Welcome to another episode of Heart and Hustle, Visionary Healers, Movers, and Shakers. I am your host, Paulette Rees-Denis, here to bring you magic makers from around the globe, people who are creating change, who have small businesses, large businesses, hobbies, but they are creating the life of their dreams. And that, my friends, is what living is all about. So let us know how you like this episode. Please subscribe, and we'll see you there. Thanks for joining. All right, lovies, thank you for joining us again today for another special edition of Heart and Hustle with the Global Caravan Master Teachers. I'm so excited to have a beautiful little chat today with Amanda Starshine. She's up in Portland, and she's just taking a break from work, her daily job, to talk with us. See, we all have different lifestyles. Some of us have full-time jobs, some of us have part-time jobs, some of us have dance as full-time jobs. And that's so beautiful. I love that. And I love that we can come together, and it's so great to see you, Amanda.
Oh, it's good to see you too. And I think you bring up a really great point. It's important that if something is really important to us, that we find the time to do it and not just say, well, I've got other things to do. It's important to me to talk with all of you today. So I'm taking my lunch break at a special time. So I'm sure to have this time to chat with you.
I love that. I love that so much. I think that's really important. It's so important that we do take the time for our pleasure, for our desires, for our values, for what's important. And what's important right now is that we talk about tribal belly dance and Global Caravan and what's coming up in the gathering, this beautiful virtual weekend that we're putting together again. I love it. The second annual gathering. For those of you who aren't familiar, it's a full weekend of, 10 to 12 workshops, live chats, Zoom calls, journaling, Facebook groups, gatherings, just this beautiful connection that we're building around the globe together. And I mean, it's just such a beautiful thing that we get to have this platform, this opportunity to share the love of the dance with all the beautiful teachers and how they have grown and expanded their vocabulary and studied for years with me. Amanda and I go way back.
If we say how far back, they'll know how old we are.
How far back do we go, Amanda?
It's 25 years now.
God.
And I'm still pretending to be 25, Paula.
Oh, that's killing me. It's killing me.
I know, right?
It seems like yesterday. But Amanda and I have had such beautiful opportunities to travel around the world together. And even when she was pregnant and glorious, we danced with her baby in womb.
My baby danced in the womb.
So beautiful. And where were we? Italy. And and now she's in Portland and I'm not. But she's doing beautiful dance up there with Jamie Sprague, and that's gorgeous, and several other dancers that we've danced with over the years, and you get to continue on the tradition, which is also beautiful, and expand the tradition. So tell us what you're bringing to the gathering.
You guys, it's very exciting. I've been doing fan for quite some time, actually, almost maybe, well, at least 20 years. And it was something, this particular prop was something that I introduced into belly dance that wasn't there before. And I've never taught it online before. I've only taught it in workshops. So this is like an exclusive. So our little ditty that we're teaching for you is kind of Spanish infused skirt moves and fan moves. But the great thing about it is that I'm showing you one move that's in vocabulary and how you can do two different props with it and how you can switch props in the middle of a set or in the middle of a song and still follow all the format.
That is fantastic. That is super exciting because what a feat. to be able to do that, to move through the props, through the song, with those beautiful transitions, and stay in format and stay connected,
Mhm,
right? And follow each other.
mhm.
I love it. I love it.
Yeah.
Bam. And so from last year's gathering to this year's gathering, what has been your personal growth and expansion?
I think that there's just a beautiful thing every time we get together, and especially getting together online and sharing. Sometimes you can feel a little bit, especially if you're a troop leader, a little bit on your own with your group and not having people to toss ideas off with. What I love about the gathering specifically is the ability to confer with other people that have troops, other teachers, which is fantastic. And those people who are budding teachers to get some of the information that we've already gone through, the challenges and tribulations, and figure out how to navigate that in beauty and grace. So one of the things that I gathered from that is just really how to co-create space with other people that are at the same level as me, which is something that's been really a passion for me in the last couple of years, is just being able to switch between the two roles of troop leader and co-creator. And yeah, so that's really what I've been working on the last year in my dance. And it's been a beautiful expansion in my not only dance career, but in my personal life and being able to co-create life with other beings.
Yeah. Oh, I love that. Co-creation, co-creation. And that's so much what this dance is about co-creating together, connecting together, creating circle, creating community. And we all crave that connection.
Mhm.
And especially as creatives, whether you're a dancer or a painter or a musician or whatever, the co-creation is just so powerful. And when you have that like you and I know, of course, when you have that eye connection and that body connection and that woo, just to make that magic, right?
And it's been so beautiful coming out of this time when we were all kind of trapped in our houses and just being able to dance with ourselves. It feels so like this year has felt so expansive, and just now we have, I know other countries are different, but for us, it's now we have the opportunity to perform in public again, to be with other people in close proximity, to see the face, to be able to interchange those like facial expressions with the musicians that you're dancing with or your other dance partners and with the audience. And I've really missed that. And so it's so beautiful to get to be able to do that again. So I've just been living in the bob, living in the love and the joy of dancing again and dancing in public.
Oh, yeah, nice. And me too.
Yay. Yeah, you've had a couple things
I know.
seen floating around.
I know. It's so
Dancing.
good. It's just so good to start dancing with people, with like-minded people again. Being in a new place that I've been in for 4 years already.
Ah.
I know. Does it feel like that? But that was right before COVID. And so now I'm finally being able to expand into, new tribes. And I know a lot of you are in that space of creating a dance studio or a dance class or finding people to dance with, because this is definitely a dance about dancing together. That's where the magic is. And in my class the other day, it was so beautiful. These women were like, oh my God, where have you been all my life? This is like the most beautiful, beautiful thing that we were creating together. Oops, sorry about that. And I mean, bam. Just that connection, that heartfelt, oh my God, I want more of this now.
And that's that beauty about like also expansion and creation is like breathing, right? So we get to lead, we get to follow, we get to expand, we get to hone in our craft. So it's this constant, like the life and universal flow of that experience, that being like that living heartbeat, that living breathing, that we get to create in the moment, that we get to be in different spots in that moment, different spots in that breath or that heartbeat.
Yeah. And for those of you who haven't experienced that, I hope that you get to have a taste of that during this gathering. And for those of you who have experienced it, let's bring it together. And bring it in, girls, boys, whatever, dancers. So, and then Amanda, what else are you doing on the side there? What else you got going on?
All kinds of stuff. I'm doing a lot of things with priestessing, with creating sister circles, and with the expansion of connection with nature, with plant medicine, flower essences and herbs and things like that, and crystals, and just really expanding my connection with earth, and then also helping with the divine feminine and women stepping into their power and the dissolution of patriarchal oppression and all these kind of political things that oh, it's my side hobby.
Oh my
But
God.
it is a passion. Because really women do need to step into, and you know this, they need to step into their power and need to like
Yes.
not have worries about self-worth and what they are seen as in the world. And when you can chop those things off, like, I don't care what I'm going to look like, I'm just going to be my authentic self. When you step into those things, it doesn't matter anymore. Other people's opinions don't matter anymore.
Oh, and just talking about that, that's just so much, just a little tip of the iceberg, but how this dance brings all those things together.
Mm-hmm.
You know, when you step into this dance and you step into this community, you step into a lifestyle of well-being, of connection, of self-care,
Mm-hmm.
but also awareness of body, mind, and spirit, of that connection with the divine, and where you are with that connection with the earth, connection with nature. I mean, there's so many facets, and all of these beautiful master teachers, they all have different aspects of that connection that they share and bring to you, you know, so that in itself is like so damn powerful.
I have to share a story, Paulette, because
Yes,
it just
please.
reminded me.
Okay.
So you know how bumblebees are pollinators and they go to flower? I learned that they actually learn the dance of the flower. And then when they go back to the hive to put the honey in there, they teach the other bees the dance of the flower. And I feel like that's so much like what we do, is we dance with other people, learn their essence dance. It's the same movements, but there's also this like gooey, dewy what individualism of their essence. And when we learn from another person, we bring back that and dance it in our hives. And I thought, what a beautiful concept that was, of us being like the bumblebees that go and suck from the other gardens. And that's kind of like what the gathering is. We're going into the garden of all of the world, all of the teachers around the world, and then we're taking it back to our hive to create this unique honey that's not only from our local gardens but from all around.
Yes, 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 yes. And not only teaching the dance of the flower, but bringing an awareness of who you're dancing with and where they are in the dance, so you can co-create and make this beautiful dance, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because we can be together with all levels, all backgrounds, all ages, and it's just knowing this beautiful, having this beautiful awareness with each other.
I remember once very early in my career seeing somebody, all they did was shimmy for the whole song. There wasn't even a variation in the shimmy. It was just a shimmy, but they were so joyful, and their essence and their energy was so pure and happy. That was one of the best performances I've seen.
Yeah.
So it's not really about how complicated your moves are or how often you switch or what you do. It's about that honey nectar that you're bringing.
The essence. Yeah.
The essence.
Gorgeous.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Miss Amanda. So good. I'm so excited to have you bring that beautiful workshop for all of us, and just to see you and chat with you and find out what you're doing.
Yeah, it's always a joy to chat with you.
And to bring our global community even further together. So thank you for your time and your energy and your dance and your beautiful, you know, your soul, your spirit, your body.
Thanks for having me and your honey nectar, Paulette.
So good. So all of you out there, make sure you get registered. So this is November 9th through the 12th. And Amanda and I are also bringing a opening ceremony and a closing ceremony we're going to do together. We're going to do it live on Zoom. We have different times. I know, we're all over the globe. So some of you will get the replay and some of you can be there live, and that will be really awesome. But we get to bring that beautiful, special energy of co-creation and blessing to all of us for this beautiful weekend of dance and connection.
Yay!
So that schedule will be coming out soon, but in the meantime, get registered and we'll see you there. All right. Thanks, Amanda. Love you.
See you guys later.